Shalom, shalom. This is the brother Shakar here with another lesson through the power and spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Before I get started, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Rakak Badash, and double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders of the great millstone, whom shall learn this truth. Peace and blessings to the house of David, doing his work with all righteousness, truth, and sincerity. And I want to say shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom. Okay, so the Edomites, okay, are they done away with? The Edomites are done away with. That's the question. And the short answer is no. No, they're still here. But we're going to get right into the scriptures, just to show that ultimately, yeah, they're going to be destroyed. But until that time comes, okay, they're still around us. They're still among us. See, and the Edomites, you will know them today, say, as a so-called white person, or the so-called white man. Now, does that mean that every so-called white person is Edomite? No. Because we know according to the scriptures, okay, Israel going to come looking like anybody and everybody. But, you see a so-called white person, and that could be an Israelite. Okay, or he could be from another nation. He could be an Hamite. He could be a so-called Ishmaelite. Okay, so on and so forth. So again, are the Edomites done away with? And again, the short answer is no. But we're going to get right into the scriptures, okay, and show you that ultimately, okay, they will be done away with, okay, but they're going to be here to the end. You see, let me start off here. I'm going to start off here in the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 4. I'm going to get right to the point in verse 16, and it says, "There is no end of all the people, even of all that have been before them. They also that come after shall not rejoice in him. Surely this also is vanity and vexation of spirit." So there is no end to all the people. You see, so them as a nation, okay, a nation of people, okay, they're still here. But the scripture says what? That Esau is the end of the world. Let's get that. So they're going to be here to the end. Let me go to 2nd Esdras, chapter 6, and I'm going to start off from verse 7. And it says, "Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times?" So this is a question. When is the end going to come? It says, "Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth?" So the end of the first age. Okay, the end of Esau's rulership. Because right now, okay, he's in his blessing. According to Genesis, the 27th chapter, okay, you had Isaac, okay, who was the father of Jacob and Esau. Okay, he gave each one a blessing. And they both got the fatness of the earth, okay, and the dew from heaven. But Esau also got the blessing of the sword. See, and he's lived by that sword. See, and right now, currently, he's in his blessing. It says, "And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau." So that's symbolic, okay, to Jacob, okay, pulling down, okay, the rulership of Esau. Right, again, right now, because Esau, he is in that current power seat. But ultimately, you're gonna have Yahushai, okay, who is the ultimate Jake. Okay, he's gonna bring down, okay, he's gonna bring this man down from rulership. It says, verse 9, it says, "For Esau is the end of the world," okay, meaning he's gonna be the end of the age, okay, the end of this first earth age. See, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So that's telling you what? Esau is here, okay, and he's going to be here to the end. Let's go to the book of Obadiah. And it's only one chapter, so let's go to the 15th verse, and then we're going to read on down. It says, "For the day of the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thy own head." So all these nations, okay, they're all gonna get, okay, the reward, okay, of going into captivity, because they've all had us in captivity. Scripture says, "What nation has not taken part of her spoils?" Let me see if I can get that real quick, just to prove that. I believe it's 1 Maccabees, chapter 2 and 10. Yeah, it's right to the point. It says, "What nation," and this is the question, "what nation have not had a part in her kingdom and gotten of her spoils?" See, and every nation, okay, has had a part, man. That's why ultimately, okay, they're all gonna go into captivity. Let's get that. Jeremiah, what is that? Jeremiah chapter, I believe it's 16. Is it 16? 16 and 30? No. So like it's Jeremiah chapter 30 and 16. Yeah. This is Jeremiah 30 and 16. It says, therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured. See, in all these nations, you go to Psalms, the 83rd chapter, okay, it gives a list of all the Lord's enemies, which makes these nations enemies, okay, to the Israelites. It says, again, therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, see the enemies, okay, to Israel, and the enemies of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, say every one of them shall go into captivity, and they that spoil thee shall be a spoil. See, again, we just read that one nation had not had a part in her kingdom. One nation had not a part in her spoil. All these nations. So, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. So it's going to be their turn, okay, to have to drink of that cup of slavery, man. You see, so all these nations, okay, they're going to go into subjection. They're going to be tributaries, okay, to Israel, to the Israelites, okay, when the kingdom is established. So let's go back to Obadiah. And let me read verse 15 again. And it says, for the day of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thy own head. It says, for as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Yea, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been. You see, and this is speaking about Esau, man. You see, ultimately, because they're really the only nation, okay. And well, it tells you, it's going to tell you in the Zondervan, we're going to get it in the Zondervan Bible Dictionary. They're the only nation in the prophetic scriptures, okay, that don't have mercy. But first, let's go ahead and get because in my sword, the precept takes me to what? It takes me to the book of Jeremiah, chapter 49. And verse 12. See, it says, for thus saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have surely drunken. Speaking about Israel, the Israelites. And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it. So it's going to be, okay, these Edomites turn, okay, to drink of the cup of slavery. Okay, to take part, okay, in the curses. Verse 13, it says, for I have sworn by myself, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, listen, that Basra shall become a desolation. See, and Basra is a capital city of ancient Edom. But now that refers, to so-called America, Babylon the Great. It says shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste. See, and a curse. See, and all the cities thereof shall be perpetual wastes. It says, I have heard a rumor from the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. See, and an ambassador is sent unto the heathen, saying, gather ye together and come against her and rise up to the battle. For lo, I will make thee small among the heathen and despised among men. See, and when we're going to go back to Obadiah, we're going to read, it's telling you the same thing. It says, thy terribleness hath deceived thee, and the pride of thy heart. O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, see, that holdest the height of the hill, though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle, I will bring thee down from thence, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Says also Edom, see, shall be a desolation. Everyone that goeth by it shall be astonished, and shall hiss at the plagues thereof. See, as in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah, and the neighbor cities thereof, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. It says, no man shall abide there, neither shall a son of man dwell in it. So ultimately, okay, so-called America, okay, Babylon the Great, okay, it's going to be a desolation, a wasteland. See, and again, this is speaking about, okay, the outcome, okay, for Esau, okay, for the Edomites. Now let's go back to Obadiah, and I'm gonna go to the top. Okay, the book of Obadiah. Okay, so the book of Obadiah, verse 1. Listen, the vision of Obadiah, thus saith the Lord power concerning Edom. It says, we have heard a rumor from the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. See, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. It says, arise ye, and let us rise up to her in battle. It says, behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. See, it's the same thing that was said in Jeremiah, okay, the 49th chapter. You see? Verse 3, it says, the pride of thy heart, okay, has deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? It says, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou hast set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. So it's pretty much saying the same thing, okay, that is said in Jeremiah, okay, the 49th chapter. Okay, and this really, okay, began when you had the so-called white man. Okay, he said that he went up to the moon. Okay, but that was all a lie, deception. They never went to the moon. But even though they claim, okay, through their pride, okay, that they've done that, the Lord said, what? I'm still gonna bring you down. You see? And then since that happened, okay, back that was in the late 60s, early 70s. Okay, America, so-called America, okay, has been circling the drain. Okay, it's been diminishing. Okay, the power of Esau has been diminishing. You see, they're losing, okay, their grip, okay, on having the power. You see, they're losing that power seat, man. Yeah, let me go ahead and go back down, and I'm gonna read verse 16 again. It says, "For as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually." See, all the nations, they're going to have to take part in captivity. Okay, but Esau, he's that main villain, man. Okay, he's that chief enemy. Again, you go to Psalms, the 83rd chapter, it speaks about the tabernacles of Edom. Okay, and he's listed first. You see, so he's first, okay, on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai's hit list, man. It says, they shall drink. It says, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been. Because ultimately, okay, Esau's going to be taken out of the way. Okay, he's going to be done away with. But not yet, because they're going to be here to the end. Listen, but upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness. See, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. Okay, meaning that, okay, that's talking about the lands. Okay, because all the land's going to belong, okay, to the Israelites. Okay, all the land's going to belong, okay, to the kingdom of Yasharallah. It says, and the house of Jacob shall be a fire, see, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau, listen, for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai has spoken it. So ultimately, okay, they're going to be destroyed, man. Okay, they're going to be gathered together, okay, like a big, like they're going to be put, okay, they're going to be put in a big bonfire, okay, so to speak. Okay, and then they're gonna be destroyed, man. They're gonna be done away with. Now, what happens to their spirit? Because the spirit, okay, is fire. It never goes out. It never dies. Okay, so we believe, okay, through our apostles, our elders, okay, of the great millstone, okay, that they're probably gonna go into other nations. Okay, but we're gonna have to see. Okay, that's not written. We don't know. Maybe the Lord will just do away with them. Okay, but that's something that we're gonna have to wait, to find out. Verse 19, it says, and they of the south shall possess the mountain of Esau, and they of the plain the Philistines, and they shall possess the fields of Ephraim, and the fields of Samaria, and Benjamin shall possess Gilead. So this is the Lord distributing, okay, the lands, okay, to Israel, to the Israelites. And the captivity of the host of the children of Israel, listen, shall possess that of the Canaanites, even into Zarephath, and the captivity of Jerusalem, which is in Zarephath, shall possess the cities of the south. But this is the point here. It says, and saviors shall come up on the Mount Zion to judge the mount of Esau. Listen, and the kingdom shall be the Lord's, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. See, and when you go into that word saviors, it goes into a remnant. Okay, the elect. Okay, the elect's going to judge, okay, Esau. They're going to bring judgment upon Esau. And we read his judgment. Ultimately, his judgment is to what? Well, let's read it one more time. Obadiah 1:18. It says, and the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them. And there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai has spoken it. You see, so this is the outcome, okay, for the Edomites. Okay, but as far as them being still around, yeah, they're still around, man. Okay, they're still wiggling around. Okay, but ultimately they're going to be destroyed, man. Well, let's go ahead and go, okay, to the Zondervan's Bible Dictionary. And I already got it pulled up here for the sake of the lesson. Okay, we're going to go right to the point. Let me see, they don't say the page, but you can find it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, those that want to look into it, you know, you can find it. It says Edom, okay, figures, listen, prominently in the prophetic scriptures, so in the prophecies, right? It says as a scene of great, listen, future judgments. Okay, it hasn't happened yet. It says, see notably Isaiah 34, 5 and 6, and then Isaiah 63 and 1, and we're going to go to those. It says, she is the only neighbor of the Israelites, okay, and she, because what? Esau, okay, Edom is synonymous, okay, with Babylon the Great. Okay, so Babylon the Great is what? It's that great whore. Again, it says, she is the only neighbor of the Israelites, see, who was not given any promise of mercy, see, from the Most High. Now, when you go to the law, okay, what happens to a whore? Okay, a whore is what? Stoned and burnt with fire. So that's exactly, okay, what's going to happen to so-called America, Babylon the Great. Okay, and ultimately, Esau is going to lose, okay, his position of power. Okay, he's not going to have his blessing anymore. And ultimately, they're going to be chased out of the world, man. They're going to be burnt. You see? Let's go real quick to, you know what? Let's go ahead and go. Let's go to Isaiah 34. Actually, you know what? Let me go to, because I want to show that Esau is, and there's a lot of scriptures to go to, but let me go to Psalms. Let me see, what's that? 137 and verse 7. It says, remember, O Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, the children of Edom. See, it says, in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. See, when the Babylonians, okay, when they took down the first temple, okay, you had the Edomites there cheering them on, man. Say, bring it down, bring it down. See, if you go to the book of what? 2nd Esdras, the first chapter, okay, right around maybe the 45th verse, it tells you that the Edomites, they actually burnt the temple down, man. So Esau, man, you got a lot to pay for. Listen, it says, O daughter of Babylon, see, who art to be destroyed, see, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. It says, happy shall he be that taketh and dashes thy little ones against the stones. See, and as Israelites, okay, we're going to have a heavy spirit upon us, man, to be able to do that. To take a small child and dash him against the stones. Hey, man, but hey, this is what they did to our people. This is what they did to our children. You see? But again, okay, this links, okay, the children of Edom to the daughter of Babylon. So they're synonymous. Okay, they're one and the same. So now let's go to Isaiah. Let's go to the book of Isaiah, chapter 34. And let me start off in verse 5. It says, for my sword, actually, you know what? Let me start off in verse 4. It says, and all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved. See, and the heaven shall be rolled together as a scroll. And all their hosts shall fall down as a leaf falleth off from the vine, and as a falling fig from the fig tree. So that the heavens rolled together as a scroll, okay, speaking about the mushroom cloud, okay. You see, and he's comparing, okay, the missiles that are coming down, okay, as leaves and figs falling from trees. Okay, that's what they look like in the vision. Listen, it says, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea. See, and upon, see, the people of my curse to judgment. So, hey, man, the Idumea, okay, is Greek for Edom. So this is telling you what? That Esau, okay, he's gonna receive a great judgment in the end. And it's also saying that it should come upon what? The people of my curse to judgment. You see, and who is this speaking about? Well, let's go to Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 33. Listen, it says, the curse of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, see, is in the house of the wicked. See, in Esau, Edom, he is the wicked. He's the border of wickedness, according to what Malachi 1 and 4. It says, but he blesses the habitation of the just. See, in Israel is that just nation. You know, it tells you in Isaiah 40, okay, and I believe 25, that all the seed of Israel shall be justified. Okay, but on this side, it's speaking about the elect, okay, the remnant. So let's go now to Isaiah 63. And let's go to verse 1. It says, who is this that cometh from Edom, see, with thy garments from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel, see, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. See, it says, who is this coming from Edom? Okay, with thy garments from Basra. Okay, again, Basra being the capital city, okay, of ancient Edom. But in this time, it's referring, okay, to so-called America, Babylon the Great. This is speaking about who the world ignorantly calls Jesus the Christ, man. Okay, his name is Yahweh Shai, okay, in the Paleo Hebrew. He's coming, traveling in the greatness of his strength, meaning he's going to be in his angelic body, okay, coming with the host of heaven, okay, the angels, okay, in the so-called UFOs, okay, the chariots of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. It says, wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, see, in thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat. So why do you look like, why? So it's saying, why does he look like he's been stomping on grapes? Okay, he got all that all that wine juice, okay, up upon him, okay, which is red, right? It says, I have trodden the winepress alone, see, and of the people there was none with me. For I would tread them in my anger, see, and trample them in my fury. And their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, see, and I will stain all my raiment. See, and this is just symbolic, okay, for all the bloodshed, okay, that's coming to so-called America, man. Okay, Esau is going to be judged, okay, for the things that he's done. Okay, and ultimately, okay, in the kingdom, okay, they're going to be gathered together, okay, and done away with. You see? I'm going to keep going. It says, for the day of vengeance is in my heart, see, and the ear of my redeemed is come. See, this is all a part of what? The Lord's vengeance. You see, so again, the question is asked, okay, why does he look like he's been stomping on grapes? Why is he stained, okay, with the blood of the grape? Okay, it looks like he's been stomping on his grapes. Now, is the Lord really going to get blood upon him, upon his garment? No. Again, it's just symbolic, okay, for the bloodshed. You know, the book of Revelation, the 14th chapter, it says the blood shall rise up, okay, to the horse's bridle. Okay, that's a lot of bloodshed. You see, but this is all for the sake of what? Of Zion, okay, for the vengeance, okay, of what these devils have done, right? I'll keep going a couple more verses. It says, and I looked, and there was none to help, and I wondered that there was none to uphold. Therefore, my own arm brought salvation unto me. See, and my fury, it upheld me. See, so the Lord Yahweh is going to send his son, man, to bring his deliverance and to bring the destruction, okay, upon Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. See, and I will tread down the people in my anger, see, and make them drunk in my fury. See, and I will bring down the strength, see, to the earth. You see? So this is the judgment, okay, of Esau, man. This was getting ready to come to him. But salvation for who? For the elect. You see, but, hey, 2/3 of our people, okay, they're going to have to take part in this judgment, okay, along with these other heathen nations, okay, because this judgment is ultimately, okay, for Esau, for the Edomites. Let's go back to Isaiah 34. I'm going to read a little bit more there, because ultimately, okay, it's going to be a sacrifice. So-called America, Babylon the Great will be a big sacrifice, okay, for the what? For the sake of Zion, man. Look, let's go to verse 6. It says, the sword of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, see, and with the fat of the kidneys of rams. Now the lambs, okay, that represents 2/3 of our people. Okay, those that are wicked. Okay, those that will not accept the truth ultimately. Okay, because they've been blinded. Okay, from the Lord. Okay, this is speaking about America, Babylon the Great. It says, and with the fat of lambs, okay, and goats, okay, and then them goats, okay, that represents the Edomites. You see, that represents the Esau, okay, the so-called white man. It says, and with the kidneys of rams. Now, the kidneys of rams represent these other nations. So all these, okay, so all these people that are going to be left, okay, in America, Babylon the Great, okay, after the elect have been, raised up, okay, beamed up into the chariot, okay, or chariots, okay, they're going to be left here for a big sacrifice. And again, the goats represent Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Okay, the lambs represents 2/3 of our people. Okay, and the rams, they represent these other nations. Okay, the heathens. Listen, it says, for the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai hath a sacrifice in Basra. See, and the great slaughter in the land of Idumea. See, again, now this is referring, okay, to so-called America, okay, in this time. It says, and the unicorn shall come down with them, and the bullocks, say, with the bulls, and their land shall be soaked with blood, see, and their dust made fat with fatness. Okay, just telling you what, there's going to be a lot of destruction. You see, again, once that fire burns out, okay, it's going to be a wasteland. So-called America, Babylon the Great, okay, will be a wasteland. It says, for it is the day of the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai's vengeance. It says, and the year of recompenses, see, for the controversy of Zion. So this is why the Lord is doing it. Because of what all these nations, okay, have done to his people, okay, the Israelites. Now, if you go down and keep reading, it tells you about how this is going to be a land of wasteness, okay, a desolation. Okay, and that's what's coming to America, okay, Babylon the Great. You see? Now, let me get one more. Then I'm going to go ahead and close it out. Let's go to the book of Job, but I'm actually going to read this in the NLT. And then I'm going to close out. So Esau, he's still here, man. Okay, and he's going to be here to the end. Okay, once the end comes, okay, he's going to be done away with in the kingdom. Once he serves, okay, 1,000 years of brutal captivity, okay, they're going to be done away with. Okay, they're going to be no more. And again, we don't know what's going to happen to their spirit, to the spirits of the Edomites. Okay, they're either going to go into these other nations, or maybe the Lord will just do away with them. We'll have to wait and see. So this is a Job chapter 18, and I'm just going to start off from verse 5 and read on down. It says, surely the light of the wicked, okay, will be snuffed out. The sparks of their fire, see, will not glow. See, and when you go to Isaiah the 14th chapter, it refers to them as Lucifer, okay, the illuminated ones, okay, the light bearers. Okay, ultimately they're going to lose, okay, that position of power, man. Okay, they're going to go down. Listen, the light in their tent will grow dark. The lamp hanging above them will be quenched. It says the confident stride of the wicked will be shortened. See, their own schemes will be their downfall. See, right now their schemes is what? Is their agenda, okay, to put a microchip, okay, in all people, to have a total control. Why? Because they have a God complex. Okay, they want to be like the Most High. Okay, but their schemes are not going to work. Okay, and they have all these weapons of mass destruction, but ultimately that's going to be their own downfall, man. When World War III comes, okay, a so-called America will be destroyed, okay, by the warheads. Listen, the wicked fall into a net. See, they fall into a pit. A trap grabs them by the heel. A snare holds them tight. And right now you see that happening. It's unfolding. The scripture says what? The least of the flock shall draw them out. So ultimately, so-called America, okay, they're going to go into battle, man, to World War III. Okay, then you're going to have all these nations come against them, okay, led by Russia. It says, a loose lies hitting on the ground. A rope is stretched across their path. Verse 11, it says, terror surround the wicked and trouble them at every step. Man, there's going to be no getting out of it. Okay, you're in trouble, Esau. It says, hunger depletes their strength and calamity waits for them to stumble. It says, disease eats their skin and death devours their limbs. See, and that's going to be Yahushai, man. As it reads in the King James, it says, even the firstborn of death shall devour his strength. So Yahushai, okay, as we've been reading, okay, is coming to bring, okay, this devil down, man. Okay, he's gonna bring disease upon him. Okay, they're not going to be in comfort. They're going to be in horrors and terrors. It says, they are torn from the security of their homes and brought down to the king of terrors. Man, see, and ultimately the king of terrors, okay, is Yahweh, okay, but he's sending his son Yahweh Shai, man, because the scripture says what? Say he's coming to what? Make war and bring judgment. Look, it says the homes of the wicked will burn down, burning sulfur rains on their houses. Did we not read earlier, okay, that Edom will go down, okay, like Sodom and Gomorrah? Okay, we read that in Jeremiah the 49th chapter. Matter of fact, let's go back to it one more time. Let's go back to it. Jeremiah chapter 49 and verse 17. Also Edom shall be a desolation. Every one that goeth by it shall be astonished, and shall hiss at all the plagues thereof. See, as in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighbor cities thereof, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, no man shall abide there, because neither shall the Son of Man dwell in it. See, what happened to Sodom and Gomorrah? Did not the Lord rain brimstone and fire? Let's get it. Let's get it. Genesis chapter 19, and we'll go right to the point. Verse 24. It says, then the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, listen, rained upon Sodom and upon Gomorrah brimstone and fire from the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai out of heaven. And he overthrew those cities, see, and all the plain, and all the inhabitants of the cities, and that which grew upon the ground. You see, so that's what's coming, okay, to so-called America, man. The same way Sodom and Gomorrah went down with fire and brimstone is the same way the Lord going to bring, okay, destruction upon so-called America, okay, which is ran, okay, by Edom, man. See, Edom is in the power seat sitting right here in so-called America. So let's go ahead and go back, okay, to the book of Job. Let's finish off there. And I'll read verse 15 again. It says, the homes of the wicked, see, will burn down. Burning sulfur rains on their houses. It says their roots will dry up and their branches will wither. It says all memory of their existence will fade from the earth. No one will remember their names. I like the way it reads in the King James. It says his remembrance shall perish from the earth, and he shall have no name in the street. Wow. I'm actually going to read the rest in the King James, if I may. It says, he shall be driven from light into darkness and chased out of the world. It says, he shall neither have son nor nephew among his people, nor any remaining in his dwellings. Again, just going back to what? The seed line comes from the man. Hey, so Esau is going to be done away with, man. It says, they that come after him shall be astonished at his day, as they that went before were affrighted. Let me read that in the NLT. It says, people in the West are appalled at their fate. People in the East are horrified. Hey, because it's going to be a monument, okay, of not how to be, man. America is going to be a monument of wickedness. So when people, they look at it, they go say, damn, we don't want to be destroyed like so-called America was. You see, that's why it's going to be a memorial of wickedness, okay, of not how to be. Verse 21, it says, surely such are the dwellings of the wicked, and this is the place of him that knoweth not the Most High. See, and the Most High is not with them, man. You see? It says, what does it say? It says, the prince of this world cometh, and he has nothing to do with me. See, and that's speaking about Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. So ultimately, okay, they're going to be done away with, okay, but they're still here. So with that, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I'm going to go ahead and close out and give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Quadash, and double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders of the great millstone from which I learned this truth. Peace and blessings to the house of David, doing this work with all righteousness, truth, and sincerity. And I want to say shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom.